What's up, the world and its inhabitants? This is Jesse with Walking with Nature and my wife, the camera woman. Today we're talking about rats. We'll go on the breeding cycle for them first. Here we go, showing right here, baby. Look at these babies. We have a 3-to-1 ratio, so we have 3 females to every male. Once she gets pregnant, which takes about 12 to 14 days, you can actually visually see it. We will take the males out and put them in their separate bins. And the babies, the wean date for the babies are about 4 weeks. This is a rat pup, or a fuzzy, because they don't have their eyes open yet. And see how mature, see her? Their mentality changes when they're having babies, because they're very protective. So even if you have the best rat in the world, they're very protective, and they're like the alpha rat. They won't let you do anything. This is almost a wean date right here. This is weanable right here. This is weanable. As soon as they're weanable, you need to wean them, because it's less stress on the females, and we take good care of our females. The sexual maturity of them, it's about 5 weeks, 5 to 6 weeks for the, and then they're breedable again. Our setups are, our entire rack, we produce a lot, but if you're only going to produce a little bit, you only need 1 to 2 bins. It depends on what you're breeding them for. If you're breeding them for snakes, some people base it off of 1 female per snake. So if you got 10 snakes, you have 10 females. But you still keep that 1 to 3 ratio. You can rotate your males and everything if you're trying to save on food and all that, but we don't. We keep the same ones for ours. Our feed, it's important for you to not, well, we feed them the 6F rodent breeder, Missouri. The pellets, these are really nice. They're very good. They got a lot of nutrients in them. Right now, the COVID-19 kind of messed our supplier up, so we couldn't get it, but it's on the way now. So you have to be very or you gotta watch out what foods you use for the dog foods, because some of them, well, most of them contain red dye, and that causes all kind of cancer, tumors, and stuff like that. They can develop cancer, tumors, and stuff just from being older, or from various problems, genetic problems from being inbred too much or something like that, which we breed out as many times as we can. And one of ours had a problem. Well, a lot of ours had problems because we bought ours from pet stores, and pet stores don't really care. They're just moving the item, so they don't have them very long. And ours had, what is it? It's a upper respiratory infection, and the way we cured ours is not the correct way, probably. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I use fish penicillin tablets, dissolvable, and I dissolved it in a gallon, and then I dispersed it between my all the rats that I did have. It's important not to do that when they're pregnant or nursing, because you can kill everything, it's just unhealthy. And then I did that for 2 weeks, and then I what did I do? I fed them yogurt. I fed them yogurt to, I forgot what it's called right now. Too many things on my mind. But you have to feed them that, just where they get their antibodies and everything back. We got a cool surprise. We did not know we had this gene, which is a codominant gene. It's called a Rex rat. It's a very furry rat. It's not very apparent on the adults, but the babies, it's very apparent that he's all raggedy, all curly hair, and even his whiskers are curly. And here's the female. We just thought she was just scabby or old. Here's all them. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. It's all old. They're very protective of their babies when they're pregnant. Look at that. He's a furry. They're so cute. These are almost weanable. There's such thing as a D-Rex rat as well. It's a double gene, so double Rex, which has to have a copy in the female and the male. And about 1.5 years they will become balding usually. This one's older though, so it may not
it don't affect all of them.
Yeah, it don't affect all of them apparently. But this is just a Rex rat too. It could be only the D-Rex rats that it could affect. Who first discovered this that I know of, baby?
It's Roy Robertson in 1976 in England.
Yeah. He was the first geneticist that I know of that found of this, but I don't know. Here's some wean that we wean. It's very important to sex them when you wean them because, like I said, the 5-week maturity that they can breed. If you're feeding them, or no matter what, I go in here every day and pet them like this. Just pet them, keep them calm and everything. Even if you're feeding them to snakes or anything, love it until it's time for it to serve its purpose. But this is a weanable size right here. That's a weanable size right there. Like I said, 4 weeks on these rats. And separate the females from the males when you do. We got some really nice colors and genes. Here's some over here. Let's go this way. Here's one of my favorites. This one. I love this rat. It's a female. She's one of my breeders. She has red eyes and she's tan. We also have a black-eyed one. But she's really, really nice. It's good to pet them all and everything like that when they but when in that same note though, when they first have their babies, like the pinkies, let's see, do I got pinkies in here? No. Pinkies in here. There's pinkies in there. It's important not to handle them or not to handle them or anything for, what would you say, baby? 2 weeks?
At least a week.
A week? No, don't mess with them for a week because they can kill each other. So your success rate, the same thing is these babies right here. If you just had babies, so if I had 3 females, one had this size babies, and then one just popped and had this size, I would go ahead and take the pinkies out of this one and transfer them to another one because that pinky will not compete with these. Because these will nurse and everything and push the other ones out of the way. So it's a good rule of thumb. If you have a lot that you're breeding, take the bigger one or the smaller ones out and put it in one, and they'll surrogate mother all the babies. Is there anything else to add, baby?
Not really.
Not really?
You pretty much covered most of what.
We have these. Well, we got the feed and everything. The way I got these set up is I got automatic water systems on them. The water will travel. I only do it 6 bins because these waters, they're really cool. How much are they, babe? $3?
The tips are $2 a piece at the website we found.
It's a rabbit, rodent for mice, rats, and gerbils, all kind of stuff. You just spin this, you hold this tight, and you twist this to adjust it. It's good to the way you use these though. I turn it on and then I will hold it down to see how much it will if it will flow right away. If it don't flow right away, it's good to adjust it where it goes a little bit. See, there's water there. I don't do it too much. If you do it too much, your bin can flood, so everything inside that bin will flood to the other one. They'll just go in here and they lick it like that, and they just keep on licking it. Nothing else to add, my love?
Not really.
Okay, I thank y'all very much. Like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned for future videos.